Lynchy, congratulations, massive award winning the club best and fairest. What does the award mean to you?
I'm quite humbled to be able to win it. I thought College Jasny he had a super year and really consistent and started off well and finished strong. So I was expecting him to win it tonight, but yeah, I'm quite proud of being able to win club best and fairest. Yeah.
You also won the Players Player Award, so it's indicative of how your teammates respect you. Tell us about your year. It was obviously one where you really had to step up as a leader, and that's something that you really grasped.
Yeah, I think I've learned a lot off Rich Kelly and Gary, and felt like I've grown the leadership. I think across the board though, we all have. So I think I've learned a lot off them this year, and being more comfortable with it is the main thing.
That's something that's been questioned quite a lot externally, but it's something that Rocket said, particularly in the second half of the year, that's really grown. Have you seen it grown? Because that's such an important part of footy.
I think it sort of typifies in College Jasny, second year, and he's actually he's quite a shy boy initially, so he's really come out of himself, and demanding on game day has gone through the roof. So I think he's probably the one that sort of typifies the group just really sort of had enough, and they wanted to move forward.
Tell us about your own year. You had a couple of really dominant performances, Adelaide round 17 and Brisbane round 19. What was your most satisfying game?
Yeah, probably those two. I was personally satisfied. Got the Mark Satchroff medal, so that was nice to get that, and especially we beat Brisbane up there, so it was good to get the win as well.
What a terrific tackle here, boys. You watch him just grab that arm, he knew straight away.
It's been difficult having all four of the best midfielders out for the bulk of the year. How much of a challenge has that been, especially being a young player?
Yeah, it has. I think if you don't really have a midfield, it's quite hard to... Well, we did have midfield, but we had our top liners out, so it was quite hard. But as you can see, Aaron Hall had a super year. He's sort of, since day one he's been a forward pocket player, and they put him in the midfield, so he's had massive growth. Jesse Lonergan's, he's only got better as the year gone on, and Tuke Miller's been fantastic. So I think it creates opportunity, and when we get those guys back, it'll be great for depth.
You mentioned opportunity. Is that something that's the biggest positive to come out of the year when you lose so many of your best players? Just the opportunity arises?
Definitely. I think we found quite a few players this year. Adam Sard, Tuke Miller, as I said. Pre-season we sort of didn't know we had. So I think they've stepped up, and there's been a number of guys that really come in and played their role. So I think once we get those guys back, it'll only help us.
Just finally about to head off overseas. Tell us where you're going and who you're going with and what you're getting up to.
I'm going to go to Europe for a few weeks with my cousin and meeting up. I think Dave might come with me at this stage. So yeah, looking forward to that for a few weeks and relax.
Beautiful. Enjoy your break. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Turns around, pokes the kick. Lynch is looming large.
Beautiful lead.
They just haven't had enough opportunities to kick it to this bloke.
Gives it a chance. Oh, big jump from Lynch with that darting ball. Tom Lynch is doing everything.
Danger wasn't overly happy. Then bring it back. Then got knocked over. I think from both players.
High ball. Lynch with a jump. Tom Lynch, Barry Hall called for him, and Barry gets him within the last minute. What a grab from the captain.